I think we all know that DayZ characters walk a lot, like a lot. And you know, we've always wondered how does it feel like to be a DayZ character? To walk in his shoes, to eat the food that you find along the way, always being aware of your surroundings. So, we thought about a real-life challenge. Of course, we can't kill any zombies or shoot any guns, but we can walk and eat. Max measured the length of Generous's coast, which is approximately 26 kilometers long. 26 kilometers of walking, which takes about 6 hours, if you keep a good pace. Of course, you need to eat something to keep your energy up. What if we only eat items you can find in DayZ?
Hello there, enjoyers of the absolutely wonderful cuisine that is in, of course, the worst game of all time, DayZ. Today marks the day where I start the challenge of walking the whole generous route, sort of, and I'm just gonna show off the kind of supplies I've got going for this. Keep in mind, I will be sharing this with another partner because I'm not going on my own today. However, I reckon it's quite lore accurate, as you can see right here. Starting off with the fruit, I've got a pear, I've got a plum, and an apple, of course, the shit that you spawn with, you know. I've got the closest thing I could find to a zagorki. It's like a, I think Polish kind of wafer covered with chocolate. And I found some Polish pate, you know, it's most likely mixed meats, like pork, chicken fat, and chicken liver. So you can say it's a liver patty or whatever, some kind of spread. Here we've got the finest selection of, well, in this case breakfast meat, but it's pretty much just lunch meat, I reckon. For snacks, we've got some crackers, you know, the plain ones. I didn't quite know which kind of brand they use in DayZ, but I don't think it really matters. 2 cans of tuna. You know, as I said, 2 people, so we have to be a bit, you know, prepped for everything. And for drinks, I try to find every single, you know, soda you can find in DayZ. So we've got a Fronta, we've got a Sprite, and we've got 2 cans of Nota Cola. I think that's everything. My friend's gonna come over and bring some water bottles, you know. We can't really do this shit without water, obviously. I'm feeling pretty dehydrated right now, but I guess that's how you spawn in DayZ. As for a little fit check, you know, spawn equipment, fresh spawn t-shirt, shit insulation, hiking shorts, shit insulation. I'll just be wearing a base cap and a pair of sneakers, so it's really the whole fresh spawn experience, you know. Being absolutely starved, dehydrated, going into this shit. We'll see how it goes, and I'll see you at the Zoyan location.
So, short little update. I'm gonna go pick up my friend. Of course, you overslept. Fucking asshole. However, doesn't really matter. We'll start the challenge a bit later than planned. The plan was 11 straight, you know, 11 a.m. Currently it's 11:28, so a bit delayed, but won't really affect much. The backpack is quite heavy, but I guess it's all part of the challenge. Currently it's very sunny, which is why I brought some shades, of course. Yesterday they said it's gonna be rainy, which I thought was a bit better for the challenge, but yeah, what can you do, you know? Sometimes it rains, sometimes it doesn't. Is this very accurate enough? That's just the way DayZ works. And as everyone knows, DayZ is just real life with no bounds. So let's get moving. Okay, time to get moving. Winter breakfast. It's currently 12 p.m. straight. And that's where we go.
The DayZ walking challenge is starting. We gotta walk a lot of kilometers, but we're going to do this. I have this for sun protection. I know this isn't a DayZ item, but I just gotta protect myself from the sun. I will show you my loadout at my first little break when I'm going to eat my first things. I'm trying to keep up a nice pace, so we're walking now. Okay, so here's what I have on me in a little overview. 2 bottles of water, 2 canned peaches, 1 Nota Cola, 1 Sprite, crackers, plasters for blisters, I don't know, just see this as like bandages, salty sticks, a poncho if it starts raining, could be a rain jacket from DayZ. This is just for camera and stuff. 3 power banks, I don't know if they work or not, that's why I took 3. My cable, a pear, an apple, and a towel for my neck for sun, and of course my backpack.
So we're about 24 minutes in. This is the wonderful Dünn in the beautiful city of Leverkusen with the best crackheads and the best junkies and of course the best football club. You already know. About half an hour. So far so good. 1 apple, 1 pear, a plum, 2 cans of Coke down. Let's see how much further we got until we crack open the next one.
I'm not wearing my sun protection. Quite literally perfect. No sun is hitting my neck. People are looking at me weird, but I don't care. Enjoying my spawn food because I just spawned in. I'm now going to switch tactics a bit. Like my navigation system is telling me to walk this path here all the way down there, which is fine, but I am going to switch over this bridge here and walk this street parallel to my path because here's just more shade. If anything, this is just going to be more kilometers.
Oh, look at that, look at that. Wonderful monument. Oh fuck, I got the wrong spawn. We've made it in the industrial area, sort of. At least that's where the Bayerkreuz is. And if you see the Bayerkreuz, you know you're in the right direction. Of course. About more than half an hour. We've got quite a bit left to go. But so far it's all still going the way it's supposed to be. Can't fucking believe it. Legit DayZ building in the distance. I can imagine a base up there. You know, something we would raid. And here we've got a pretty little building. Never went this way, so I don't know what the fuck that is. From here on out, I'm lost. It's 5 kilometers of just straight walking. We'll see how it goes.
We are back on the original track. I'm feeling good. I'm almost like 5 kilometers in. I think should be around about 5 kilometers now. So yeah, I'm feeling okay.
Improvised plate carrier here in case we get jumped by a bunch of hostiles, you know. Let's hope not. I wouldn't want to experience getting shot, but you never know. Wherever we're headed, you know, Cologne, it's rough, you know. It's like China Rus, even worse if you ask me. So we are currently 1 hour in. We've got 4.6 kilometers down, 20 more to go. And apparently we've landed at the set of Django Unchained. I don't know how the fuck we got here. I've been living in this city for my whole life and I've never seen this before. So yeah, pretty wildin'. Okay, we're pulling out the crackers. 1 hour and 12 minutes in. Just a little in-betweener. I feel my legs are a bit aching right now. Because obviously DayZ players don't go outside, which is the reason why we made this challenge. We'll have to see if this settles our exhaustion, I guess. But we've got a bit more to go. Roughly 5 hours approximately until we're back home. So let's get it.
I'm doing my first little break here in a smaller, like, side street. I don't know how to say it. Just a small break. Catching my breath and stuff for a second. And the main reason I'm doing this break is because I want to eat. I want to eat my canned peaches.
So unfortunately, we've arrived in Cologne. It's pretty hard to see. Yeah, we ran past it. We didn't see the sign, but yeah. Now we're in the absolutely atrocious Cologne. Let's hope it gets better. Here at the Stammheimer Ring. So far, so good. We've got 1.5 hours on the clock, 7.3 kilometers, and that means we've made it well past the quarter mark. I would say it's going fine. We had some crackers earlier. We've decided that we'll open up the lunch meat on the halfway point. Maybe some tuna. We'll see. Let me fill my core up with some diesel. We've moved past the Django house. Now we've arrived in the Nether apparently. This does not fit the scenery, but looks pretty neat. Currently 1 hour 50 minutes, 11,000 steps made, 8.7 kilometers. Going strong, but the heat is getting to us. I'm getting pretty sweaty, not gonna lie. But we had a bit of rain earlier, a few little driplets, but that's a welcome change of pace, definitely.
Okay, I am now halfway. I just have to turn around now and walk back. I'm 11.5 kilometers in. So I will be at about 22, 23 when I get back home. So I'll just have to walk like 3 to 4 kilometers around to get to get the 26 full. I'm feeling good so far. I'm just going to take a little break now, eat some crackers, then continue walking.
Alright, short little update. We've got the 44 minutes to go. We've made it past the 10 kilometer mark. 2 hours of straight walking. I'm sweating like an oil rig. At least we've got this wonderful fountain right here. I'm sure it's drinkable. We have arrived at the wonderful Rhine. The heat's getting to me, I'm not gonna lie. There's the Cologne Cathedral. TikTok trend #1. What can I say? It smells like weed everywhere. I mean, that's just Cologne in a nutshell, if you ask me. Overrated. Oh, that's another portal. Yeah. We've walked quite a while here. We've got a bit up ahead, and then we've almost made it. Can't wait to fucking sit down, not gonna lie. Look at that big old building. Made it past the city. Now we've arrived in the foresty side along the Rhine River. Want to take a break, but you know, we're nearly there. Gotta push through. Home stretch. We made it. The Botanical Garden of Cologne. Interlude says 2 hours 48 minutes for 13.37 kilometers. Let's go head inside and see what we can find here. What a spot. I bet you won't find this in Chernogorsk. Jesus. I mean, can't complain. It's time to get something to eat though. Finally found a bench with no one around so we can share our well-deserved sodas and maybe eat the fucking lunch meat. But it's quite nice here actually. It's a good spot I picked out. I'm kind of proud of myself. We've drank our cans, we've had some crackers, and we tried the lunch meat. It's actually pretty fine. Tastes like a German breakfast sausage we have here. And now we'll get to something sweet. There's a gorky. Real nice palm trees, nice toilets. Took a fat piss earlier. We'll look around a bit and then we'll move on and head back home.
Right, I am on my way back now. Sun protection has to be used once again. It's not a lot of shade here, so keeping up the pace, keeping up the motivation. Almost 14 kilometers in. Look at this fucking car. I'm roughly 17.5 kilometers in now. Just taking a little break now, drinking my Nota Cola, going to recharge my phone a bit and then keep on going.
So we started walking back. Hold up, let me just... Yeah, we were walking for a while. It tracked a few minutes when we were in the garden. Yeah, so far we're absolutely thriving. I mean, we're pretty done for the day already, but we gotta push through for like 3 hours. We'll see how that goes. We've almost met over the Rhine Bridge once again. It's rough, not gonna lie. Alright, 1 hour's passed since going back. I can see my heart rate went up a bit. It was 119 beforehand. Almost got run over. Yeah, nothing new to report. Business as usual.
I am now entering a tunnel vision like mode, if you want to say. Like, I'm just walking now. The whole time I had a lot of thoughts in my head, but now I'm just walking. I don't know, it's crazy. I just stopped thinking, kind of like. I'm now almost at 21 kilometers, so we got 5 missing. I'm feeling okay. I'm starting to feel it in my legs and feet, of course, but that's still okay. The food carried me pretty good through here. Like, I'm not overly hungry or thirsty, I don't know. I'm gonna just keep on walking.
Alright, we just remembered we had another can of Nota Cola in the backpack. We're back at the Lidl we saw earlier. We've been walking for 1 hour 16 now. Google said we had 10 more kilometers to go. So that means we're on a good way. Let's get this shit. So, my watch is fucking around. Hold up. Okay. 1.5 hours in. Looks like we're leaving Cologne. Heading back to Leverkusen. Home sweet home. I don't want to do this no more, man. I don't want to do this no more.
Next food item, I'm eating probably the last one. Like, I haven't touched the salty sticks and the Spite and the second canned peaches. The second canned peaches are just too much for that, but I'm eating this now.
Is this not accurate enough? Fucking phone doesn't work because it's all wet. Look at that rain, dude. Is this not accurate yet? Yeah, not much longer to go. About 30 minutes left. And then we made it home. So I don't want to do this anymore. We've got 1.5 hours to go. I had to switch because my shirt was absolutely drenched. I swapped it out completely, you know. Yeah, this is very accurate. This is very accurate.
I'm almost done now. I'm like at 25.34 kilometers, so almost 26, and this ends the challenge. Alright, that's it. I made it. 26 kilometers. I think, what was it? Almost 35,000 steps. We made it. Let's go.
So just a little follow-up. It's now Thursday. So it's been like 5 days since I did the DayZ challenge, and the weather was pretty shit towards the end, as you could see. And so I had to I had to go with the bus because 5 kilometers away with that kind of weather is just not happening. I couldn't film a lot because, you know, my phone was, you know, exposed to the water, and I didn't want to break another phone because of water damage. True story, by the way. Sort of finished the challenge, sort of didn't. But at the end of the day, I did have more than the required amount of distance on my, you know, fitness watch. So I would say it's valid. I think it's a pretty good reason to like cut it off because I was not gonna go through that rain again. That's it's a bit much for just a t-shirt and a sweat jacket. But overall, it was rough. You know, towards the end, I was pretty done. I said, like, you know, I want to get done with this. It's getting a bit obnoxious now. My legs were pretty screwed the next day, but not as bad as I thought. So yeah, I mean, could have been worse, I guess.
We made it. We actually made it. 26 kilometers of walking. And to get back to our question about how a DayZ character feels like, I think he feels like shit. Exhausted, tired, always anxious, probably hungry, thirsty. Yeah, I didn't want to be in his shoes.